Okay, we are back with number 9. For a certain product, the revenue function is 40x and the cost function is 20x plus 1600. And what I do want to take a moment at this point, folks, to talk about this scene right here. We read that as r of x. We can just consider that as if it was any other variable. It's kind of funky when we start using notation like that, but just understand that means revenue. I could just use r there and it would be fine. I don't need the parentheses with the x. It's just a notation way of doing things. And so our revenue is equal to 40x. Our cost, or our c of x is the way that this is read, is 20x plus 1600. And we can remember that break even occurs when cost is equal to revenue. And so I'm going to go ahead, since we are trying to figure out how many units the company must sell to break even, I will set cost equal to revenue. So that's going to be 20x plus 1,600 is equal to 40x. And by doing that in Wolfram, come on, Wolfram, get over there. We are going to have 20x plus 1600 is equal to 40x, and we'll see what we get. Our solution, folks, is 80. And as always, we need to write a sentence describing what that means. The company must sell 80 units to break even. Okay. And that means, again, break even means that their profit is 0. They have made money back on whatever it was that they were produced. They have made money back and recovered their cost, but they have not made any profit yet. And so for part B of this one, folks, to obtain a profit, the revenue must be greater than the cost. For what value of X will there be a profit? And so the way that we're going to look at that one, folks, is we could do it mathematically and say that we want revenue to be greater than cost, which I think is the way that we're going to do it, but it will take me a moment to get my iPad set up to be able to write on it some more. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Okay, and I have moved on to a new page. And so for 9b, we are trying to figure out when will revenue be greater than cost. And so we can write an inequality for that, our revenue function. So again, we want to know when is revenue going to be greater than cost? So I'm just going to replace revenue and cost functions in for those things. And so our revenue function was 40x. When is 40x going to be greater than 20x plus 1600? And again, Wolfram is super helpful for this sort of thing. So let's bring it back into the scene here. And for me, on my computer, the greater than and less than symbols are down by the period and the comma. And so I'll have 40x is greater than 20x plus 1,600. And Wolfram will figure this out for us pretty quickly. It's going to say greater than 80. And so x is greater than 80. So again, answering the question, to obtain a profit, what values of x will there be a profit for? So as long as the company sells more than 80 units, they will make a profit. So anything at or below 80 units, they're either going to lose money or just break even. Okay, that's going to be it for this one, folks. I'll be back with the next.